Hello everyone, welcome to today's special session with Brother Sashikant. We'll have chair yoga and also today is Ganesh Chaturthi. It's an Indian festival where we pray to the Ganesh, you know,
It is
Devta.
not it is not only festival. This day Lord Ganesha born and in my place, my Mumbai, it is a very colorful event. Lot of crowd. You can Google and watch that on screen. You will come to know what I will not say devotion, but a festive mood. That festive mood you can imagine the way people in loads of and there's no caste creed or a community. Every community people will reach to that pandal rather, we call mandap, and there's a one big Ganesh, is called Lord Ganesha of Lalbagh. If you visit that pandal, you will see the real organization spirit over there. Is devotion comes later, but organizing, I think the way they organize is amazing. N number of people, endless people in crowd. They wait for 48 hours, 24 hours to see the Lord's image and take blessing. So here on this note, today's yoga session with me is my friend Lloyd, and I'm really blessed that our team is, gracefully inviting Lloyd. Lloyd, this is Lloyd's second session, and I'm going to add Lloyd as well as our Richard already is there, but our Mario and Richard will be in our group, what yoga online yoga group. Generally, we 4 5 people are only in this group. So this is what I thought in morning I was to add, but then before adding, I have to take permission of our group. So I'm going to add these two gentlemen to our this group. So welcome Richard, welcome Mario and Praveen as it is. So today's yoga session, we will try to understand what is breathing technique. Generally, there are two aspects in the breathing technique. Uh, with your permission, I'm taking seat and I'll be there throughout the session. So in general, there's a concept which many yoga practitioners have not understood. They do yoga, they follow the instructions, they know what they are doing, but name wise, they are not aware of. Now, inhalation, exhalation. So, inhalation, exhalation is your breath natural activity. But before in yoga, you have to before starting your any yogic pranayam techniques, you should first hold your breath out, then you have to inhale. That is called rechak, and when you are holding that breath, it is called kumbhak. So inhalation, holding the breath, exhalation, holding the breath. So antar kumbhak and bahya kumbhak. When you are inhaling and holding your breath over here, it is antar kumbhak, internal. I will not say lock, holding retention of the breath. So and exhaling out, it is retaining your breath outside. It is called bahya kumbhak, outside holding of that breath. Now this is called kumbhak, and when you practice this for more than 3 minutes, when you're sitting now, we have started, and after a few sessions, this kumbhak automatically happen. You will inhale, you will hold breath, you exhale, you will hold breath. So likewise, it will go on. So you need not worry about whether you're putting your antar kumbhak or bahya kumbhak or internal retention and external retention. So this is of pranayama. Now while pranayama, we do locks. That is called bandha. So this is where after exhaling, I'm putting my skin over here. So I'm locking my throat. That opening at my throat, it is called Jalandhar Bandha. It is Jalandhar lock. And when I exhale out, my belly moves inside. It is called belly lock or Udiyan Bandh. And third is my perineum and my anus and my genital. That part, that lower part of your body, we are pulling up. So that is called Mula Bandha. That is base lock. So these three locks, when you do simultaneously, particularly during our Kapalabhati, that is a capsule what we have made for our convenience rather. It is not universally accepted or somebody may not like that also, but in our practice, we are doing Kapalabhati, then Tribandha, that is three locks, and then Mandukasan. So this is one capsule what we are doing. So there we are putting these three locks. The three locks is called Mahabandha, great lock. You got it? So this is difference between bandhas, that is locks, and retention of the breath. Praveen, is it clear to you, Praveen? Praveen is all the time, Praveen is advising me, don't say retention, say
Yeah,
hold.
it's good.
Yeah, so retention is a proper word for kumbhaka. When you're taking inhalation, you're holding the breath. That is retention of the breath. Holding is not proper word in yoga. It is retaining you that breath. That breath is continue, but you're giving chance to that breath to exchange vital force and give out the negative of mind, body, and soul. So today's session, overall, we will be concentrating on this Rechaka and Bandhas. So before the starting that, we will try to sit in any comfortable pose. Now there's no more people happening today. Praveen? Okay.
We're good. Some people joined, so you can start.
Oh, no, no, we are not waiting for somebody. And request to other people, if they are joining, they should keep their screen open so I'll be able to see them. So let us start. I will shut down this my iPhone. Give me a minute. So first and foremost, while sitting, I've told you the four side of your leg. That is your mountain beneath your big toe and pinky toe. So I'm pressing that mountain and I'm pressing my heel, and the upper part of heel is totally grounded. So this way we have to sit and bring your legs together. This. So this is the position while sitting on chair. My last time also I told you people your back raise. You should not take support of your back raise. But now for natural breathing, I will allow you to sit as comfortable as you want. So see, my back raise is behind. I will go back and I will relax my whole body. This is what natural breath we should know. We distinguish between natural breath and our uh, 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 pranayama, that is yogic breathing. So yogic breathing and natural breathing, what difference is there? So let us understand first. So keep your body at ease, relax totally your body. Don't put any, do this way or that day. So I will just relax and I'll put my hands on my knees, on my thighs rather, behind my knees. And I'm relaxing. I will close my eyes. So all of you close your eyes and observe your breath. Don't do any action, reaction, nothing. Your breath is passing through your nostril, then reaching to your esophagus, then your chest, then belly movement while exhaling, belly goes inside, your chest gets some pressure or your rib cage gets lifted, whatever is happening, and your lungs are expanding while inhaling and while exhaling, it is contrasting that phenomena. we should observe. The reason is that many people they don't understand whether they are breathing to their belly or to their uh, lungs, but rubber stamp is given to that you are not breathing properly. It is not that so. So we have to feel that we are filling our lungs while inhaling, and while exhaling, we are emptying our lungs as well as the pressure moves down and our belly moves inside. So let us do this for 3 minutes. Close your eyes, relax your body, and keep smiling. Keep smile on your face. No tension, nothing. Just relax. If you want, loosen your hand, but there's no place to loosen your hand, and sit there. Relax. See, I'll go and relax there. So your time start now. Just observe your breath. It is moving through your nostrils, to your throat, your chest, your belly expansion, exhalation, breath returning from your stomach to your chest, to your throat, and warm air is coming out from your nostril. You have done it. Now you are on yoga session. So here we will start with our yoga. So what I'm going to do, I will see that my legs on my four corners of my feet. So totally I'm bringing my feet together. My body is relaxed, but my shoulder I will roll it back and I will open my chest. Now today is the Ganesh Jayanti, what our Praveen said. So I will just uh, recite one prayer. So we all will be blessed. Our group will be blessed, and we are already blessed because we are like-minded people are together over here. So Dhyana Mudra, or we will do this mudra, Namaste Mudra, because the Ganpati prayer. So put your both thumbs on your sternum bone, press it, and just listen to this prayer. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. गणपति बाप्पा मोरया, गणपति बाप्पा मोरया, गणपति बाप्पा मोरया.
Moria.
Loud, Ganpati Bappa,
Moria.
Ganpati Bappa,
Moria.
Ganpati Bappa.
Moria.
Oh yeah, that's good. We are all are blessed. So let us start with our prayer to Maharshi Patanjali. Same way, put your thumbs on Sarnam bone. Take deep breath. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचाम् मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि. Keep your eyes closed. Your attention on natural breath, what we have practiced at beginning of our session. Slowly raise your hands up and rub your palms, rub your palms, rub your palms. Apply this energy in your face and your hair. So now we will do some micro exercises, that is called asanas also, sukshma vayam. So we will do that. First, we will start with your leg. Okay. Now toes, spread your toes and join them. Spread them, join them. Spread them, join them. Spread them, join them. Now try to lift your toes up. Your four corners are on the ground. Only your toes are coming up. Hold it. Mario, hold it. Hold it. And slowly take them down. Now inhaling, take your toes up. Now do retention. Exhaling, take them down. Inhaling, take them out. Exhaling, put them down. Inhaling, take them up. Exhaling, put them down. Very good. So now we will interlock our fingers and we lift our right thigh. Rolling right leg, one, from up, cycling. Yeah, one, two, three, four, five. Anti-clockwise, one, two, three, four, five. Now rolling like what Lloyd was doing. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. With left leg, lift it, cycling. One, two, three, four, five. One, oh, sorry. Anti-clockwise. One, two, three, four, five. Now circle. One, two, three, four, five. Anti-clockwise. One, two, three, four, five. Now lift your right leg. Bring your right foot on your thigh, left thigh. Interlock your fingers with your toes and roll it. One, two, three, four, five. Anti-clockwise. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go on pressing my fingers. Acupressure. I will start from my big toe and I will go down from corner of my right foot and I will bring my fingers into center. Then my both thumbs on the second or third finger toe. So go on pressing those fingers one by one. Again come down. Again go into center. Go on your fingers, on toes rather. Your thumbs are pressing them. See that each and every toe is pressed by your, what do you call it? Thumb. Okay. Now lift your baby. My Cornish is now big, so no question, but I used to do this. Lift your baby and roll it. Ha ha ha. Make noise. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Loud. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. Now put your right heel on joint of your left thigh and body, and try to touch your nose to your knee. See the way it will give you grip. This this thing you have to lock here and push it. One, two, three, and four. Now with left leg, same way, bring it on this. Take your left hand and hold it properly. Roll your foot, left foot with right hand and anti-clockwise. Okay. Now acupressure from top, that is big toe and pinky toe. Your thumbs are moving in same way as we have done on your right foot. So pressing all finger toes, again go down, go up, go up, go up, circulation. That's good. Now lift baby this way and do ready. Lloyd, Lloyd. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now kiss baby. One, two, three, four, five. Richard, are you doing or not? Okay. So now today we will move to bandhas, and this segment, the second segment of posture asanas. So we are going to do something amazing because generally we speak about inhalation through nose and exhalation through nose. But these three things at this second session or second segment, we will do two only, and in third segment we will do third. So the two are first uh, Kapola Vardak. Kapol is your cheeks. Vardak means giving stamina to our cheeks. Don't worry about age. Mario and Richard, don't worry about your age. We are going to bloom this cheeks. So how to bloom that? So this practice first we will do. First, see what I'm doing. I'm putting my both thumbs here on my nostril, and I will interlock this fingers here. Now what going to do, I will suck air from the atmosphere. First, see what I'm doing. What I've done. That's why you should have towel with you or some kerchief. You have some kerchief. I could have got from up. So this is what this is giving. Generally when we talk, we give exercise to our inner cavity of mouth. But with this, we are giving inner cavity of mouth, but same time it is helping stammering children, and it is giving effect to your brain cells. It start functioning well because more oxygen goes via this veins to your upper body and your heart and other organs. But apart from looking that explanation, we will practice this. Once again, I will show you. I'm taking my fingers this way, my thumbs locking my both nostrils. Look at this, and your remaining finger for giving pressure to your thumb, joining tips of each other, and with mouth I will suck air such a way that I will blow my cheeks. After blowing the cheeks, I'll put my first lock, Jalandhar. I will exhale out from my nostril, and I will allow impure air to go out with one blow from my nostril. So you should have some tissue paper or some kerchief to clean if required. If it is not, it's okay. So this is where we will do 5 times. So here we go. Uh, make your hand like this. You're taking some cup and bring it with rhythm. Place your thumbs on your nostrils, closing your nostril, and see the tips of your opposite fingers meeting to each other. Inhale through your mouth, blow your cheeks, and bring your chin to your throat. That is Jalandhar one, throat lock. Stay there as you want. It is 30 counts or 10 count or as per your capacity. Do that. Very good. Lloyd is doing here. So this is the, if we do personally, so it will make a lot of difference. I can check that. So I'm doing. You continue. One more time. So this will help you, strengthen your gums as well as your teeth. And if there's a bad breath in your talking, yes, or some smell coming, that also will be eradicated with this regular practice. And this practice you can do anytime of the day, but see that after taking your food, there should be gap of some minimum 3 hours or 2 hours that heavy food, let heavy food digest, don't do any physical action for that. Mental action is welcome. So this is one. Now second one, we are going to do Shitali, the hot sun. In India, during March to June, it is terribly hot. Even October, coming October heat is there, June heat is there. So to protect yourself from heat, this next pranayam is called Shitali pranayam. It is cooling breath. It is called cooling breath. It is not only for your heat, it is helping sages to maintain their body in respect of not having food or water. They live in caves for years together. There are various, practices of breathing technique which help these yogis to go ahead. But for we common man, we have to protect from what is called changing climate, and we have to do that. So Shitali we will do first. I will show you how to do Shitali. I will stretch my tongue out, and I will make what you call straw of my tongue. So I'll fold this way. So this passage, air will blow through my tongue. You know what tongue has. Every small holes have energy to receive that their capacity to receive, like, bees. They collect honey drop by drop. So drop by drop, you can take this vital from the universe and provide this to your this throat region, your head region. So we will do this, and this is best thing for meditation. Generally, this is advised to do after hot yogic practice and before going to meditation. But we don't have that much time. When we will have 90-minute session, definitely we will put that in sequence. But here, to know this Shitali, so just stretch your put your hands on your knees, make your backbone straight, stretch your tongue out, and suck air. Now close your mouth and bring your chin. Again, this is bandhas. This is lock. Hold that Jalandhar band for a while, and this time close your right nostril and exhale through left nostril. Got it? We will do 5 times. Stretch your tongue out, hold it like straw, suck air, put Jalandhar band, stay there for 30 counts, and exhale out from your nostril. We'll do again. So now you people, uh, Lloyd is doing proper, so I understood that you people must be doing it. Applies rather. Okay. One more time. So this bandhas and uh, purakas, this thing, locks and retention. So you people must be getting difference of this too right now. Now we will move to another interesting aspect with the lion sitting. How lion is sitting. Generally, when we are sitting on ground, so we call it as a Vajrasana. We sit in Vajrasana. For your information, I will just show you how we are doing this. This way we sit, and this hand will go here. And this is the pose of lion. And I'm taking my chin up. See my chin, and then I will stretch my tongue out. This is the lion pose, but we are taking today chair yoga, so I'll show you how to do on chair. So let us do it. You have to spread your leg little bit to the up to the corner of your chair. Again, your feet should be grounded. That is both sides of your feet, pressing the ground. Now raising your hands up, spread your fingers, spread your fingers, and roll them back. Bring them this way on your chair and see that your fingers goes backwards. So I don't have room over here, so I'll move little inside here. Hopefully chair will not go back. So this way you have to sit, and my thumbs are going out, so I will take chair little forward because there's no room on my deck to go back. Here it is. Mario, say that. Mario will say, "Sir, you're shouting at me at any time. Mario, yeah, here we go. And now I'm stretching my backbone up, my chin up, and I will stretch my tongue out, and my eyes are wide open, looking at one point. That is called Trataka, gazing at one point. So here I am doing. I will roll back my tongue and close my mouth, and I will relax my body. We will doing 3 times this lion sitting. So press your palms on your chair. See that you're stretching your backbone upward and your neck up, gazing at one point. Say center of your eyebrows and stretch your tongue out. One more time. Put your hands there. Backbone straight. Neck walking upward. Okay. Got it. Then your eyes are wide open, concentrating at middle of your eyebrows and stretch your tongue out. Stay there for 30 counts. Close your eyes. Relax. So this is lion sitting. Now Lloyd hands getting some scratches, something is piercing in our days. Next time we will put some clothing over here. I too got no worries. We have to bear all these things. Now without roaring, lion is not there. So you all are lion, and we all will roar together. First, I will demonstrate how to roar it. Same thing. I will take lion pose. Lion sitting in this pose, stretching backbone, concentrating at center of my eyebrows, my chin walking upward. I'm stretching my tongue, but while stretching, I'll start roaring like lion. Just see, I'm one lion, but on screen there are several lions. And afterward, there will be two lions on the deck. Okay, so I'm concentrating at center of my eyebrows. I'll start roaring. Ah! And I will do massaging of my throat because it has given me help to roar. So we will roar together. Okay, are you ready? Praveen, like lion, Ganpati Bappa is hearing you. Okay. So lion pose, stretching backbone upward, chin up, look gazing at center of eyebrows. Now start roaring, extending your tongue, and then say roll. क्या बात है क्या बात है This is second lion, Lloyd. First lion was Praveen. So, Mario, you want to try? Open your this thing, mic. Mario and Richard. Mario, can you? I want to hear your sound. Praveen, can you help Mario?
No, they have to do it. It's okay. Let's keep going.
Okay, now let us do together. Inhale, take lion pose, stretch your tongue out, and start roaring. Ah, very good, very good, very good. Inhale. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. So uh, this demonstration is for holding the breath and holding the lock. So you got it, the retention and lock. There's a difference between retention and lock. Now next segment is the Kapalbhati, another breathing technique, exhalation, retention. Exhalation forcible and retention and inhalation is passive. Inhalation is natural. So put your left hand on your belly, right hand on your chest, near your mouth, and start coughing. Mario, the same thing do with sniffing with your nostril. Exhalation holding, no inhalation, exhalation holding. Got it? So now bring your hand on your uh, thighs, tip of your fingers like your middle finger, ring finger, and thumb touching to each other and resting on your thighs. We will do first 10 stroke. You have to count in your mind 3, 4, 5, 10. Hold it. Then another 10 stroke. Then 20 stroke. So let us do this for a while. Here we go. Give time for retention. Give time for retention. Same time for retention. One more round of 10. Now round of 20. Now round of 40. Now round of 60. Keep your eyes closed. Raise your hands up and take Urja. Rub your palms. Apply this energy to your face and your head. Now, after doing Kapalbhati, second medicine in this capsule, in this uh, capsule rather, medicine in this capsule is three one, the three lock, great lock we have done right now. I have explained them. So, after Kapalbhati, you have to inhale fully and exhale out with full blow like lion roaring. Your chin lock, your belly in, hold it and push your lower abdomen up. Stay there for 30 counts minimum. See that your backbone is straight, only chin is moving forward and locking. When you have done it, slowly release your anus lock, raise your chin up. So this lock is over. Again, inhale fully, exhale out. Slowly release your lower leg lock, take your chin up, your belly will come out. One more time, inhale fully, exhale out. Okay, now third chemical in our capsule, Kapalbhati capsule. Put your left palm on your belly, right on top of that. Inhale fully and slowly exhaling. Come forward. I will show you first. I'm inhaling. Take your head up, fully head, and your elbow pressing your body by side. Stay there. There should be vibration in your body. And slowly come. Again, inhaling, go forward. Inhale fully. Exhaling, go forward. Go down, go down, go down. There should be pressure on your belly from front and your elbows from sides, pressing your belly. Now lift your head. Stay there. Come up. One more time. Inhale fully. Slowly exhaling. Go down. Go down. Go down. Lift your head up. Stay there. Okay, we are done. And really, we now can distinguish between retention and lock. Isn't it, Lloyd?
Yes.
It is clear.
Yes.
So this is testing tube. One said yes, so it is done. Now we will move. Our aim is to go to meditation and mindfulness. So this is the journey of Ashtanga Yoga, Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Now our dharana to move from one pointedness to our contemplation, and that is called Samadhi, last stage of the yoga, where we are actually moving, and kundali and all is a you know high science, but we are near to that science. Mind it well. So in near future we will be doing kundalini yoga, that all chakras we will touch, and what we have done previously I will repeat that. So let us sit in any comfortable pose. We are on chair now. This today is chair yoga. So we are on chair. Your hands, I'll show you how to use, this is called mudras again. So what I'm going to do, first we are going to do alternate nostril breathing. Inhalation, retention, exhalation, retention. Inhalation from right, retaining breath in or up after inhalation, then exhalation from left. Inhalation from left, exhalation from right, right, left, left, right. And our starting always from left nostril, and we'll culminate this breathing technique after exhaling through our left nostril only, not from right. There is another pranayam, it is called Nadi Shuddhi. Again, the left channel we have to clear, right channel, Chandra Bhedi, Surya Bhedi. So that we are not touching here, we are doing alternate nostril breathing. So here my thumb is pressing my nostril, and these two fingers I'm closing at root of my thumb, and this my ring finger and little finger closing my left nostril. So I will open my left nostril, I will inhale through retention, exhaling out from right nostril. Inhaling from right nostril, retaining, exhaling from left nostril. Inhaling from left nostril, retention, right, right, left. And now this hand will be in this mudra. It is called V for victory. This mudra, prana mudra. We're sitting here, this way, Lois, this here, V for victory. So this is backbone straight, chin parallel to ground. Now there's a no receiving call, no. listening any person calling from house and all. During these four breathing techniques, we'll be within ourselves, reaching to the culmination point of this yoga session. So there, here, close your eyes, keep smile on your face, backbone straight. Start inhaling from left nostril, retaining the breath. Exhale from right nostril, inhale from right, retention left. Keep going. Exhale out from left nostril. Keep your eyes closed. We are switching on to humming bee sound. Your thumb closing your ear hole. Don't pierce your thumb inside your ears. Then index finger on your eyes, middle finger on your nostril, remaining two fingers are closing your mouth. You have to inhale through your nose and making humming bee sound. You have to exhale out. Inhale. Mm. Inhale. Mm. Inhale. Mm. Inhale. Mm. Inhale. Mm. Now left hand on your belly, right hand on your chest. We will recite O shorter than M 5 times. Here we go. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Now O longer than M, 5 times. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Now 108 times O and M equal. Om, 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 Om. Place your both palms on your body, every cell, every tissue, every muscle, reciting Om, Om, Om. Try to aware and this awareness, this pure awareness of nada, that sound is nothing but recitation of from inside, which is called Pranav Aradhana. Keep your eyes closed. Just pay attention on sound. Om Gam Ganpate Namo Namaha. Siddhi Vinayaka Namo Namaha. Ganpati Bappa Moria. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate. Now bring your attention on your natural breath again. What we have done at beginning of this session. Just observe path of air to your body. Is there any change? What initially we have done and right now we are doing. Try to find the change. This is called mindfulness on the breath. This technique from Buddhism. Your thought and your breath works together. Elimination of negative thought, positive energy, positive thought. Enhance our personality, our body, mind, and soul. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti. Take us from darkness to light. Take us from ignorance to knowledge. Take us from this mortal body to immortal soul. The stanza is like this: Asato ma sadagamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti. Keep your eyes closed. Don't open your eyes. Take your hands up. Rub your palms. Rub, 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 rub. Apply this energy to your face and your hair. Second time, apply this energy to face and your hair. And apply this energy to face and your hair and whole body and come out of this. And it is not concluded. Our last segment is still there. But before that, I request Mr. Richard to recite his poetry. Praveen, we can share screen together. Let it be combined. Everybody should see what Richard or Richard should be centered and we should be on side. After that, we will do our last segment, Richard. And while Praveen is adjusting, that's very good. Here is Richard.
So are people ready for me to read a couple of poems then?
Yeah, yeah.
One thing.
Yeah.
You have to explain that also. What is the idea behind that? Okay.
The idea behind the poems themselves.
Yeah. What poet think? Because reader will think in his perspective, his perception rather. But what your perception while writing this poet or creating this unique poet? So please go ahead. We salute you.
So I have two poems. They're fairly short, and I have a story about each one.
Very good.
That the poems relate to or were used in my work with people who had difficult lives. And um, the experience of doing the work was very profound for me because the people that I was working with, whether they were incarcerated or in psych hospitals, they had a lot of reason not to trust, a lot of reason to be withholding, to be inside themselves. But when we shared a poem that might have had a spiritual theme or a profound theme about life, people reached out to one another. They showed sides of themselves and talents that they hadn't shown before. So it was like in the populations that I was working with, many of them were people who came out of poverty. They may have been youth of color and had not had mental health help for the problems that they had. They were disparaged. People were afraid of them. But when we could produce a poem, we could relate around it. They could connect with other people. So the first poem I'm going to read is from this book called Love Poems from God. And the poem itself was written by Hafiz, and I don't know if people are familiar with him, but he was
Yes, we know.
Iranian, Iranian poet who
Yes.
wrote in the 1300s.
Mhm.
And the poem is called With That Moon Language. Admit something. Everyone you see, you say to them, love me. Of course, you do not do this out loud, otherwise someone would get very annoyed. Still, though, think about this great pull in us to connect. Why not become the one who lives with a full moon in each eye that is always saying, with that sweet moon language, what every other eye in this world is dying to hear? And I can tell you a little story about it, but if anyone has a reaction to the poem and what it's about, I'm happy to hear and share my own feelings about it.
Okay. Praveen?
Yeah, very nice poem. I think we try to say so much in words, but the eye conveys so much more. So I think you're right.
I did this poem with some women who are in jail, and I had
Uh,
them writing poems
yeah,
about love.
yeah. Can I talk? Can I interrupt rather?
Oh, yes, yes,
Now,
please.
now you said moon. So in my perception and my idea behind this moon, it is given, coolness to everyone. We call Shitalta. This is left nostril is giving you cooling effect to your right hemisphere of brain. So I'll not go in detail, but it is, it is not darkness. There's some light of hope, of living for the dying person. This is what I understood. This is my perception.
Shashi, I think that's a really interesting point that I I focused on certain aspects of the poem, but not on the moon itself. And I think that's a very evocative image. The moon is cool, the moon is distant, and I think it may reflect on the fact that some of the feelings we have inside are very distant. We're not very close to them. Um, yeah, that's great.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Should I go ahead and talk?
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
So I used this poem with some women who were in prison, and the women in prison, like in every setting I worked, the people there had mostly had very painful experiences. The women in prison had often been abused as children, and then as they became adults, they got into relationships with abusive men, and then became involved with drugs, or the men pinned crimes on them, and that's why they went to jail. It wasn't their crime, it was their partner's crime. I mean, it was very difficulties with their own children, so it was very painful. But when they wrote the poems, they reached, they opened up to a higher level in themselves. So, for example, so I worked with these women on the poem, and at the end, my own, the poem about moon language, the idea is that it flips the way that we behave. It says, okay, we usually want people to love us, love us, love us. Why not do the opposite? If everyone is going, love me, love me, love me, why not give them the love that they desire? And you see, it moves from being passive and wishful to making the world better. And of course, every relationship that we strengthen strengthens us, right? So I worked with the women, and at the end, referring to the poem, I said, okay, bring the love, connect with others. And out of the prison, you had to be escorted. We were in a building within a prison. So there's a guard who's escorting me out, and the door, to go to the door, you have to go through a common area. And there's a woman, and all the furniture there is, everything's fixed. So there's a table, and the stools are bolted to the ground. And there's some women at a table, and another woman is lying across the table. And the guard turns to her and says, that's not appropriate behavior, get down. And the woman slides off, and I see that it's a woman who is in my class. And she turns to me and flashes a big smile and says, I'm reading my poetry to them. So it was, all the pain of being in prison was there, but also the way of connection, right? And I can go on and read my second poem if people would like, or entertain other comments about that.
Yeah, in India, in some followings, we say it's called drishti. So you giving with the love with the eyes, and you can actually remove negativity from people just by giving drishti, where you're seeing the soul in the other person, and it's a soul to soul connection. But you're
Right.
also giving so much strength and energy and love. But as you give, you receive, because what you can only give what you first give yourself. So it's like you're receiving from God, but you're giving to the other person.
I mean, I feel like it's the sense I have about how you are in the world. I feel like that poem does speak to that very much. And again, for me, it was a special experience because I went into working with kids to help kids, and I didn't realize how much the connection would be profound for me and how much I learned from them. The second poem is called Doors of Emotion. It was written by a 15-year-old girl in a jail, in juvenile detention, and she'd never written a poem before. And I worked with her on it, and we were having a hard time getting started. And I made up this idea of, like, imagine, here's your heart, imagine there's a door in there, open it up, and what do you see? And then we went, what's another door? Open that up, and another door, open that up. And you can hear in there, one of the great things about poetry is that it can encompass a lot of complexity. And I don't know what you all feel about your own lives, how much complexity there is, but with these kids, there was a tremendous amount of complexity. For example, they may have had a parent who was addicted and not there for them, but they still went, I love my parent. They wrote a poem to the parent saying, I hate you, you weren't there for me, you hurt me. But at the end, they go, but I want you to know I love you, and I don't want to be like you, but I want you to be proud of me. I mean, it's very profound. So here's a poem by this girl called Doors of Emotion. I'm opening up closed doors. Behind one door, I find sadness. It's blue. It's boring. It's lonely. It makes you cry. Behind another door, you see happy people enjoying things they like. You hate them because they're happy, and you're not. So you slam the door and move to the next one. The next door is terrifying. You see guns and drugs and people dying. It's a dangerous door to walk through. And just say something very interesting. This one more stanza. And when you say to someone, where do you want to go with the last thing? There's this natural thing to like sum up the deeper reality. Again, a very profound thing. And she wrote, there's a door in my heart. It's so full that when you open it, everything comes tumbling down. All the frustration, the joys, the hate, the love. Somewhere in there is the perfect life, a perfect me. Now, I would bet you again that very few people who encountered this girl who came from a very difficult, impoverished background understood all the complex feelings in her and the desire to be a perfect person. And how much people really do want to be good and really want to relate, and the things that keep them from that are not something inherently wrong in them, but how they've been hurt by society that makes them closed in on themselves. And I just have a few small quotes that go along with this, but does anyone want to comment on this poem?
Yeah, I think it's a profound, she said a poem, but it's almost like someone's life journey, because you go through so many things, you go through jealousy, you go through all that, but then you at the end, you collect all this stuff, but then when you come to towards the end of your life, you realize the material and all this jealousy and competition didn't really mean anything. And
Right.
when we say, what she says comes out, we say it's all the false identifications that we have made about ourselves, our ego sheds, and then we find our true self, which is purity, love, and all that. So the pure is always there. It's covered. It's like a mirror covered with all this dust, and until you wipe away, you can't see yourself.
Um, yeah, it's really as I expected, but it's nice to feel that see how much this work and this individual mirrors the work that you've done in your spiritual life.
Yeah, thank you, Richard.
You're welcome. And I'll just to complement this a bit, I'll just read a few quotes and people can think about it. The doors in your life that you go through or don't go through. I mean, these quotes are just a few pictures, but think about what doors do we open for ourselves? What doors do we close for ourselves? Um, Here's a quotation that says, the doors we open and close each day decide the lives we live. And here's another quotation. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us.
Always.
And here's another quote, the door to happiness opens outward, which I think is an easy, right? This is the door to happiness opens outward. It's like the whole energy that you're talking about, Pravin, about bringing what you can to others. These doors.
About giving, not taking, because
It's about giving,
you
not
can,
taking. It's about, and maybe about learning too, about learning in the
yeah.
world, opening up to the world. And here's a quote from someone's religious experience. Do the best you can where you are, and when this is accomplished, God will open a door for you, and a voice will call, come hither into a higher sphere. So God or others can open doors for us too. And we just have to be confident enough in ourselves to walk through those doors, right?
Yeah, we say actually you have to open one door or take one step, and God will open thousands of doors or help you take thousands of steps. So the first step you have to still take, but just trust in God.
Right. I mean, you make me think about another quotation here. This is from Krishnamurti. He says, "In oneself lies the whole world, and if you know how to look and learn, the door is there and the key is in your hand. Nobody on earth can give you either the key or the door to open except yourself."
Yeah, I think what he's saying is similar to what we say is what in India it says we are looking outside for a lot of things, but truly what we really need, the peace, love, and purity, all that is already within us. So we actually don't need to go anywhere. Uh, the more we run around, we just get tired and we're still not happy. So once we go inside, that's when you find the true happiness and all that. Yeah.
And the real power comes when we share it, when we express it, when we try to give it. That's when the power of the love within us is really manifest, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
well,
what you
that's
did with the poetry really helped these people because nobody ever taught them how to love, how to share. And poetry is such a easy way to share and express. So once they started doing that, I'm sure they evolved in their personalities too, and they most probably came out as a much better person.
well, and again, in the world I was in, the world of psychology, I worked with psychiatrists, and they would say kids are having breakthroughs from writing the poetry. They're continuing to write when you leave the jail, and they're staying there and they're doing writing and creating poems. They see themselves differently. They share their poems with others, and
Yeah.
so we even did some research and surveys, and we had collected 1,500 surveys from our writers, and in juvenile detention, for example, only 40% had written before, but almost 100% enjoyed the writing experience. And 81% said they felt better afterward. And a really interesting thing is 74% said they wrote about things they don't normally talk about. So, again, and the power, how we can help other people when we invite other people to speak their truth, it empowers them hugely. And one way that, I don't know if this is an image that fits you too, but one way that we would think about our work is we're kind of we're vessels for the kids' pain, so they don't have to hold it alone. That we listen to it and we hold it, and we don't tell them how to live. We're present, and I expect that there's a lot of presence, being present in how you express your spirituality.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Good.
Yeah, I think you're giving them a good medium because they have so many frustrations and all those other negativities, but through the poem they can get it out, and then you can see towards the end of the poems they are happier, loving, and so it's just giving them a process rather than any other way because they can only help and heal themselves, but you're teaching them how to do it. It's just not easy to just say, oh, you need to be good, but how do we get out all this frustration from inside us? And then you will be in peace. To get to love and happiness, you need to be peaceful first. So you're teaching them how to be peaceful and then get to the final.
And it's very interesting that people, if I was going in there and I was had a therapy degree and I was saying I'm trying to help you and you need to do this, they would shut down. But what all I did was, I'm a poet. I know you can write a good poem. And when people express themselves, that was a transformation happening. This is what I lived. And I'll just end with one saying that used to tell the kids here. The whole process would evolve. We used to go right from the heart about who you are as a person. But in the later years, I came up with a saying and telling people, there's a poem in your heart that only you can write. In other words, no one can tell your story but you, and your story is an important story. And that was a very powerful message to tell people. It was like humanizing them so much above what they'd experienced. Great. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Richard, I have one comment before you hang up. What I like about everything you said is that despite being a psychologist, you didn't really look at your constituents as being sick. And I think that was quite powerful. You were not approaching them from a standpoint of them being sick and in need of help or anything like that. So,
I think you're right, Lloyd, and I would actually explain, I'm not a psychologist. I was only a poet, and I started doing the work, and then I was contacted by psychologists who hired me to work in a clinic saying, you're making a bigger difference than we've been able to do in therapy with this particular individual. So yeah, I think the fact that I was not someone who was judging them or trying to change them, but someone who was encouraging them to express themselves was a huge contributor to the success of the whole program. So
thank you.
yeah, thanks for
So here we are really grateful that you opened some aspect of yoga over here. In last session, I said, Tada drashtu sarupe avasthanam. Tada drashtu sarupe avasthanam means what you are really is, what you are when you were born. Your body were moving, your breath was working, and because of circumstances, you get something disease or something, psychosomatic disease, whatever, it catches you. But again, if you want to shed them, so there's the way of yoga, and you can again regain that power, that strength. Thank you very much, Richard. We will conclude this session with clapping, laughing, and lassi making. So here we go. Ready? Just a minute. Uh, Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44, 45, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 90. Fast, 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 fast. Yeah. Loud. Fast, 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 fast. Yeah. Fast, 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 fast. Yeah. Ho, 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 ho. Open your elbows. Ho, 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 ho. Lassi making. A, fast. A, 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 right hand. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Again, A, 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 A. Ah, ha, ha. Thank you very much, Richard. Thank you. So, guys, had a wonderful session. I love it.